Turning to another story tonight, last week, Covington Catholic High School graduate Nicholas Sandmann. He settled his defamation suit with the Washington Post, stemming from their botched coverage and lies with his interaction with a Native American elder last year. They falsely portrayed him as the aggressor. None of it was true. If you recall, media outlets smeared this young man, misreported what actually happened. They never even bothered to find the truth. Now, following the news, Sandmann tweeted, "We have settled with the Washington Post, fake news CNN. The fight isn't over. 2 down, 6 to go." Over at fake news CNN, Humpty Dumpty and Jeff Zucker's stenographer, well, he's now being accused of breaching his network settlement agreement after a retweet regarding the case. Here's the reaction as the attorney for Nicholas Sandmann, Todd McMurtry, is with us. By the way, full disclosure, his partner, Lynn Wood, I have recently retained as one of my personal lawyers. I consider you guys, Charles Harder, the best in the business. Tell us about this case in particular.
Well, Sean, thanks for having me on. I mean, this case with CNN and the retweet that came out recently talking about the settlement or characterizing the settlement, I think was a big mistake on CNN's part. I don't think Brian Stelter should have been commenting on it. I think it showed poor judgment on his behalf to do so. Clearly, he doesn't have any idea what the terms of the settlement are, yet he showed some poor judgment in commenting, on it, not knowing what he was really talking about.
Let me ask you this.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I've known Lynn Wood since the Richard Jewell case. I was in Atlanta in that case. I was one of the few people that didn't rush to judgment, and it taught me a valuable lesson in my career. I'm honored that I've been able to retain him as my own personal attorney. He's great at what he does. I know one thing about Lynn Wood. There's those saying, "Oh, it's a nominal sum." I don't believe that for a second. And I know you can't disclose it, but I know Lynn Wood. Lynn Wood wouldn't settle for a nominal sum, ever, under any circumstances. You think I might be in the right? Am I over the target?
Well, as you said, I can't really comment. And we did agree with CNN and the Washington Post not to characterize the settlement, but I know Lynn as well. He's a fabulous lawyer, and he does great work, and it's a pleasure to work with him on these cases.
Yeah, he does this out of passion. What they did to this young man, this young man handled all of this perfectly, is unconscionable. The difference between me and this young man is he's not a public figure. This is more of a slam dunk case than most people know, and I believe this kid might even be a billionaire when all's said and done. Thank you for standing up for this young man. He did not deserve this in any way.